Oh, excuse me.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. Jean Alexander, of course. Jeannie! Now, before I start to ask you about... We all know you, we all love you, we've all seen you since you were a child.
God knows when. Yes.
Even worse, since I was a child. But you've appeared in so much television and you've done it so successfully and wonderfully. It's really nice to see you here. Thanks for joining us on Wogan's Web on this, on the formative days of what could be a tremendous failure.
Oh, not with you in charge.
We have a wonderful, as it were, Farrago, a Macedon of your brightest and best. Could we have a look at it?
Like a mishmash, you mean?
Yeah.
Indeed. This pretty young girl's career began as a librarian in war-torn Liverpool. But just look who she went on to become.
Hey, Nelson Eddy, do us a favour, will you?
What?
The crystals in this microphone is very sensitive, so go and call yourself an Indian somewhere else, will you?
It's what you call good music, that, you know, not like your modern lot.
Really good dinner's gone to waste. And after I've done them custard, is it true?
You're too soft with them, Lil. Where they gone, that's what I want to know.
Oh, could be hiding. Kids is full of mischief. Just imagine, not so long ago, the filth and gloom of Victorian Liverpool in its industrial heyday, and the noise. To come inside the Picton must have felt like entering a book-lined heaven. I first came here when I was a child. I felt so small. It was just like going to church. And the librarians were terrifying figures. They were meant to be. The silence had to be absolute because of the echo.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Jean. Terrific.
That's back in the old days when I left school and found a job in the public libraries in Liverpool because I didn't know how to get into the theatre.
Well,
It took me 4.5 years to do it.
Yeah, it took me 4 years to get out of a bank, but I mean, I enjoyed doing it. You know, do you have regret? Think, oh, I should. Sometimes when you're in a moment of high tension, just before you go on, do you often think, oh, I wish I'd stayed in the library?
No, no. There's always that moment, especially in the theatre, when you're standing there with your hand on the doorknob waiting to go on and people are talking on stage.
I've just had it, yeah.
You're saying to yourself, why do I do this? I wish I'd never started. I'd like to just walk out now. And then the cue comes up, you open the door, and you think, I don't know what I say now. And your mouth opens and words come out. And you think, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. You know, and that's the way it happens. But it's out sheer terror, absolute fright.
Yeah. How well you do it, though. You're not frightened here.
No, not so much now.
Well, no.
A little nervous.
Are you?
You know, that could be the wine, of course.
Now, go, have a quick slug there. Do you mind people still thinking of you, however affectionately, as Hilda Ogden?
Well, no, because really, until Hilda, I was doing one-offs on television, you know, just the odd things, Z-Cars and a few other things. And thrown into the street as a permanent job, well, you can't deny that later, can you? You know, and I can't get away from this face anyway.
Well, why would you want to be getting away from the face?
Well, it's a bit, you know, it's a bit like a map of the moon, isn't it?
Come on.
So they're the people who keep us in business, you know, the public, if they're interested enough to speak to me.
Yeah. Do you regret leaving Coronation Street? I mean, at the time you did it, people said, ooh, this is a plucky move, tremendously successful soap opera, and still is, of course, but and one of the most prominent people in it. Why is she leaving?
Well, I felt I'd had enough of the one character.
Do you regret it?
No, I don't regret it at all, because I did 23.5 years as that character. And finally, there was nowhere else for it to go. And I didn't have very much to do the last year. You know, they didn't quite know what to do with Hilda on her own. So I thought, I want to do what I was doing before. That's playing different parts, not being the same character all the time.
And that Auntie Wainwright part.
Love Auntie Wainwright.
That's a lovely
That's the best
part.
thing that's happened since. Yes, I love her. Yeah. Wonderful part.
She's that. You know that she's the kind of person you would never shake off, that she's going to sell you what she wants to sell you.
Strangely enough, it's another person. Hilda was somebody you didn't want to live next door to, and I think Auntie Wainwright is the same. I don't think anybody wants to live next door to me.
What does it tell you about yourself? Yes,
I don't
exactly. Yeah. Well, the Last of the Summer Wine has been running since...
Oh, 25 years. I think it's 26 years this year.
But you're going to do another one?
I've got the filming schedule, so I'm hoping. I haven't seen the script yet, but I believe we're doing another series this year.
But that's wonderful for you, isn't it?
Can't wait.
What about all those old boys that you're working with the 3 boys?
They are wonderful. They really are. It's a very happy time for me. You know, I love working with them.
We've had a lot of letters about soaps, and delighted to welcome Julia de Rohan.
Hello.
Who's with us, and she is an incisive brain, a keen mind, which has been softened by watching soap all day, and of course the lovely Jean
And drinking
Alexander.
that wine.
Before we get on, Jean, old Dave and the blokes of Abingdon have faxed in and said, please ask Jean Alexander if she found the quality of paving improved after Stan made his claim against the council.
Yes, apart from in my garden, whereas last year I tripped over a flag, went straight for the garage wall, hit my head and my nose, and developed 2 most wonderful black eyes, and I looked like a panda for 3 weeks.
Otherwise-
Fortunately, it was in between blocks of filming.
Otherwise, it was all right.
Fine, yes.
I see. Well, that's a while back. As you mentioned Coronation Street, tell me it's true that Brian Parker's leaving. No, he's the producer. Don't start picking on the poor fella.
No.
Does it mean the end of silly storylines, such as Jack Duckworth reverting back to that silly voice of Long John Silver? Yeah.
Lusty Jack.
Lusty Jack.
A wenching and a quenching. Lovely. No, Brian Park is leaving.
Is he?
Apparently he is. He's leaving.
I think that is a silly storyline, I have to say, because I don't think that Jack Duckworth has the mental ability to actually know how an 18th century sailor would have spoken.
Oh, I thought it was lovely, lovely Lusty Jack.
I've been complaining about this for a long time because they're changing people's characters, which have been established over many years, and making them do silly things. Yeah. Now, would Ken Barlow and Emily Bishop believe there was a ghost in the house? They would know somebody had come through the lofts because they know it happened, because Hilda once went through the loft into Elsie Tanner's, so they know it's an open space all the way along.
You remember way back when, don't you?
I'm not arguing with this woman.
Yes.
No,
she knows
certainly
what
not.
she's talking
She
about.
certainly does. Well, tell us Coronation Street.
Corrie, let's start with Corrie because Gina's here
Yeah, of
after
course.
all. Well, as we said, Jim McDonald came out of his coma.
Yeah, did he say Kevin, as somebody wrote to me this morning,
Yes.
or did he say, I'll kill him?
I think the latter.
Did he say, what about you?
But he didn't really say anything, though. He just sort of whines strangely. Going,
There was a sound that sounded like Kevin at one point. But,
yeah. I think he's
or Kev.
saying to Liz, stop squeezing my bloomin' hand, woman. Leave me alone.
When is she going to change that hairstyle?
I don't know, because it's out of style as far as I know. Not that I'm a fashion follower, but, I mean, I've had the same style for donkey's years, but it suits me. But that one, the Lion Act...
That's a long way.
...was a long way back.
Yeah. Julie,
Don't look at my hair.
where
now.
do you think that storyline's going to go? Do you think...
Jim is coming out of hospital next week, but he will be in a wheelchair.
I think this is true, Jean. Coronation Street is tending to release its storylines before you actually see them. Do you think that's a good idea?
No. It was always... Everything was so secret when I was in it. You know, you daren't split to any... I never used to tell my mother what was going to happen the week after, you know. But not that she would tell anybody, but even so... But journalists would sneak in and find out somehow.
It's
Because
not
the
them
script went
leaking.
through so many hands.
It's
you know.
not them leaking.
No, they're very tight. You know, we phone up and, you know, offer money, everything, but no, they won't tell us.
But EastEnders, now,
Let's
last
move on.
night... Do you watch EastEnders,
No, I
Jean?
don't. No, not as a rule.
Oh,
Right,
I
well,
never
it's
got
the old
hooked on EastEnders.
loyalties, isn't it?
Well, The Street and Emmerdale is what I usually
Yeah.
used to watch anyway, when I can.
EastEnders, we're sort of used to getting more and more dramatic all the time. I don't think Coronation Street should be trying to match it in this area at all.
Neither do I. That's
I
been
think
the
Coronation
tragedy.
Street is fun, funny.
Yes. There's no fun left in it. Hardly any.
And you see
humour
what they've
left
done
in
is
it.
they've darkened Coronation Street. The lighting convention for Coronation Street used to be bright.
Yes.
Wasn't it? EastEnders has got just darker and darker. But
Gloomy.
I think it's, I don't know,
I mean,
maybe they're right.
you could see where people were, you could see what set they were in, you could see what they were doing.
Yeah.
You can't now half the time, you don't know where the hell they are.
Thank you both very
Been
much.
lovely.
There'll be more, there'll be more. Been very nice to have you with us.
Super to see you again.
Julie, we'll see you again, OK. What's happening tomorrow, Deds? Because I haven't a clue.